And off we go. So good evening, everyone. And welcome. Welcome to our Thursday night trauma-sensitive yoga. And I invite all of you to come sit in easy seated pose in this way. And if this is difficult for you, remember in trauma-sensitive yoga, we always have choices. You can also go into stick pose by just straightening your legs. You can sit in this way, or you can move from easy pose to stick pose. And whatever other position seating feels comfortable for you, you can do that. So let's embody. And again, to embody means that we come home to this vessel. We come back home to this embodiment and we ground ourselves. And to ground ourselves means that we bring everything into the present moment, right here, right now, in this moment. And as we go through our practice tonight, I invite all of you, if the mind wanders, and minds do that, sometimes they like to wander, just use your breath and gently escort your mind, your body, your spirit back with your breath. No reactions, no judgments, but just coming back and say, I'm here for myself, I'm doing yoga. So we've got 1 hour and 15 minutes. And I'm also going to ask you tonight, we're going to do the 1 hour and 15 minutes, but that's also something that we can change. We can just go from 5 to 6. So we can do 45 minutes yoga and we can do 15 minutes of guided mindfulness meditation. So the meditation, the last bit when we go into a relaxing pose to meditate, I know some of you, last few sessions, maybe you got up, but I'm going to encourage you and I'm going to invite you to stay present for that last 15 minutes of guided mindfulness meditation, because that part of, after you've done the yoga, that part for trauma-sensitive yoga is so vital and so important, because the body takes time to take all of that good stuff that happened to the body, to take it in, and the body takes time to help that stuff land where it's supposed to land in the body. So I'm going to invite that. I'll make the meditation just a little bit shorter, maybe just 13 or 15 minutes tonight. So then I'm going to ask your feedback, and if you say, let's do it just from 5 to 6, and we do the last bit of meditation, I can do that as well. It is your practice, but I'll wait to hear from you, to get that feedback from you. So as we come into your place and space, let's greet our breath. And as we greet our breath, we begin to notice every in-breath and every out-breath. Just natural breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And then I invite you to soften your shoulders, let it fall. Soften your belly, relax your belly. In fact, give your entire body permission to relax, to settle down and to relax. And continue to breathe in and breathe out, bringing your entire body into your awareness. So with trauma-sensitive yoga, we're tapping into all 3 different parts of the brain. The frontal part, because we have to be able to listen, to follow the instructions, and to learn more about what trauma-sensitive yoga is. Then the middle part of the brain, the limbic system or the emotional brain, that brain only works with our emotions. So our emotions are present there too. We tap into that as well. But the part that we tap into the most is the reptilian brain, or the lizard brain, or the primitive brain. And that part of the brain was calibrated to help us deal with our trauma, to put our bodies in fight, flight, freeze mode. Now, when we're working, and that part of the brain works with bodily sensations. That's why I refer to sensations over and over and over again, so that you can stay connected to what is happening at that level. And you yourself, you are working with that lizard brain. You are renegotiating with that lizard brain. You are working with that part of the brain. And in that way, you yourself are helping your embodiment to work through, to release, to discharge, and to let go of the trauma that we still carry, that you still carry in your body. And that's how the healing happens. So let's just take in all of that and continue to breathe and give gratitude and thanks, knowing that we have this time together, all of us, to be able to feel our bodies, to be able to heal ourselves, to be able to be our own healers as we gently and kindly lengthen and stretch the muscles, relax and feel all the spots that where there's tightness, we are going to bring in relaxation today. Few more breaths here. And as you take these last few breaths, maybe make an intention for your practice tonight. It's always a good thing to do. You know, just offering up your practice to yourself, or maybe offering it up to someone who needs it, Lord, today. But all the stuff that happened today is behind us, and we are only here together with each other in this present moment. So as we open our eyes, we take a nice deep inhale and we bring our hands into heart center. And as we bring our hands into heart center, we acknowledge ourselves and we acknowledge our practice. Now we're going to take a nice deep inhale through the nose and rise the arms up. Move the palms away from each other, just lengthen it up from the shoulder blade all the way up. We squeeze the belly nice and tight and we open up the sides of the body. Now as we exhale, we open up our arms, we lengthen the arm muscles, stretch it away from the body. Slowly and gently we drop our chin down onto the chest, and we open up the back of the neck. So we are going to do 7 of these beautiful in-breaths and out-breaths. So let's go again. Inhale. And as we inhale, we are inhaling renewed energy and strength, sustenance, nurturance, and oxygen from creation. And we lengthen up and stretch up as if we want to touch for the sky. And as we exhale, we open up. And as you open up your arms, you can also open up your mouth nice and wide if you feel so inclined to do, and really blow out the stale air, all the toxins, all the stuff we do not need. We drop the chin down onto chest and we open up the back of the neck. And again, inhale. Strong inhale through the nose, and we lengthen up and stretch up and lengthen up. Squeeze the belly tight. This time with the exhale, I'm going to ask you to open up your mouth nice and wide and to blow the stale air and toxins out through your mouth like this. Chin onto chest. Fingertips connect with the earth energy. Now you can feel the difference, blowing it out through your mouth. And again, inhale. Let's bring in that renewed energy and strength, sustenance, nurturance, and oxygen. And let's lengthen up the fingers up towards the sky, opening up the sides of the body, lengthening up a little bit more. Now exhale, mouth open wide, nice ha sound. And chin down onto chest. And again, in. Lengthening up the arms, squeezing the belly tight, opening up the sides of the body. Exhale, nice ha sound like a lion roar. Inhale, bringing in that renewed energy and strength, sustenance, nurturance, and oxygen from creation. Lengthening up, stretching up, squeezing the belly tight. Now exhale, let's blow out all the stuff we do not need. We'll do 2 more. Feel the warmth in your body. In. Exhale. Last one. Let's make it the biggest one for the day. In. Lengthening up, stretching up, squeezing the belly tight. Exhale. Let's blow it out. Turn on to chest. So turn your palms facing up, on your knees, on your thighs. Soften your shoulders, soften your belly. And as you close your eyes, I want you to again go into your body and to sensate, becoming aware of all the different bodily sensations. And just honoring that, no reaction, no judgment. We're just connecting, feeling the warmth in the body now, feeling the chi, the energy moving through the body with all that beautiful in-breaths and out-breaths. Just nice long inhales through the nose and exhale through the nose. Let's do 2 more breaths as we relax the entire being. So let's start warming up the body now, and we're going to start warming up the neck and so on. So nice deep inhale, just roll, relax your shoulders and roll your head over as if you want to let your right ear touch your right shoulder. So you're opening up the left side, and then exhale back to center. Inhale all the way over to the left. Relax the left shoulder and bring that head all the way down as if you want to touch your left shoulder. Opening up the right side and then back to center. Let's do 2 more. Inhale all the way over to the right. And back to center. Inhale all the way over to the left, opening up that right side. Keep the shoulders nice and soft. And back to center. As we exhale, 1 more. In. And back to center. And again, in, soft shoulders. And back to center. As we come back to center, we take a nice deep inhale. Strong inhale, and we blow it out through the mouth. Now again, deep inhale, and we bring the chin down onto our chest. Opening up the back of the neck. Exhale, head back, lift up the chin. Eyes open wide, look way back. Stretching out the front. And again, inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, head back. Stretching out the neck and the chin. 1 more. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, drop your head back. Lift the chin up. Look up to the sky. And then back to center. Come back to center, take a nice deep inhale. and exhale. Inhale, exhale. So now nice deep inhale, shrug your shoulders up and try to touch your ears. Bring your arms up, make a tight fist in this way, squeeze your belly tight, tight fist, tight belly, shoulders up, tight shoulders. So I want you to feel that tension in the body. So we're creating this constriction in the body. Now as we exhale, we lift the shoulders up, let the shoulder blades drop to the back, open up your arms and hands and all your fingers, and then just soften. So relax and feel the difference. So it's constriction and expansion. But in yoga, what we want to do, we want to expand, we want to open up the body so that the little trauma stuff that's in the body, we want, and the stresses, we want that to leave the body. We want to bring new stuff into the body. Let's do one more. Inhale. We start off with shrugging the shoulders up, touching the ears, arms down by your side, tight fists, tight arms, squeezing the abdominals nice and tight. Feel that constriction in the body. Feel all those muscles that are so tight right now. And as we exhale, as we release the hands, we lift up the shoulders, pull all the way down, let the shoulder blades fall back, open up our arms, open up all our fingers, and we feel the expansion. And even this posture is like, I am open. I'm open to receive the gifts, the blessings, and the teachings. And then we bring our palms again facing up to Father Sky. We close our eyes, we go back into the body, and we sensing, becoming aware of all those different feelings and sensations in the body. We just feel it, we're present to it. We let our bodies know we are present, and that's all we have to do. Once we are present to the body in this trauma-sensitive yoga, the body knows what to keep and what to release and what to let go. But he, she can only do that when we are present to the body. Very, very important. Nice deep inhale and nice strong exhale. All right, so now we're going to warm up the top part of the body, warming up the torso, but also tapping into the waistline and warming up all those muscles, lengthening and stretching them a bit. So 4 fingers in front, holding the shoulders, and your thumb is at the back, holding the back of the shoulders. Elbows out right here. So this one is called windshield wipers, and the kids call it washing machine. So we're going to go inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And we're going to do a few of this, maybe 30. Close your eyes and just go inhale, exhale. And the sages, when they do this, it's a very powerful posture. You are also opening up your aura. They will recite Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, and it means truth is my identity, right? So think about it as you move, that truth is your identity. You're standing on your truth. And your truth is setting you free. So let's do a few more. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. 4 more. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Now we come back to center. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Now hold your breath. And as you hold your breath, I'm going to ask you to pull in your root lock. So all that internal muscles from your root lock all the way up, pulling it in and up. Squeeze your belly lock, your mula uddiyana bandha. Squeeze that belly in and tight. Hold that, seal that warmth and that energy into your body. Hold it a little bit longer. And now inhale. And let it go. Exhale. Yoga is about letting go. Turn your palms facing up. Come back to the center and continue to inhale and exhale through your nose. Go into your body, and as you sensate, just become aware of all the different body sensations. Beautiful. We're going to do one more kriya, one more warm up where we are doing a yoga posture, but we're moving the body back and forth. It's another way of opening up the body and helping to release any tension, any stress, any trauma. So you can hold onto your shins, or you can hold just onto your knees, wherever you feel comfortable. Your body will let you know where your sweet place is in this. We take a nice deep inhale. And we're going to just gently bring the heart center forward, dropping the shoulders. And as we exhale, we're going to roll round the spine, pull back. The knees are going to come up a little bit. Belly button will pull back. The spine will be round, just like this. So we'll do a few. Inhale, opening up your heart. You can close your eyes doing this too. Exhale, round spine, belly's pulled back. Round spine, belly strong. And again, inhale. And exhale, round spine. Inhale. And exhale, round spine. Two more, inhale. And exhale, nice round spine. Let's do two more, inhale. Exhale, round spine. Last one, inhale. Exhale, nice round spine. And then come back to center. And again, turn your palms up. And slowly and gently, you can straighten your legs right now. And you can shake it out if there's a little bit of tightness, like I have, sitting in easy seated pose. Just give it a little bit of a shake, and we're going to give our feet and our legs some love here. So bring your palms just at the base of your hips with the fingertips facing forward. Push the back of your legs into the earth. We're going to give our feet and all the muscles in our feet lots of love. So you push the heels into the earth. Nice deep inhale. We point the toes away from the body. So we stretch and we lengthen all the muscles on top of the feet there. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And as you exhale, we flex and we wing all the toes open wide, pushing the heels down and keeping the belly nice and tight. And again, inhale. And we stretch, stretch, stretch the toes away from the body, pushing the back of the legs into the earth, feeling the earth energy. And as we exhale, we flex, wing all the toes open wide, and really give all that love to your feet that work so hard every day. Let's do two more. Inhale, and we stretch, 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 feeling that lengthening of our muscles. And as we exhale, we flex, we wing all the toes open. Beautiful. Last one. In. Stretch, 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 stretch. And exhale. We flex, flex, and all the toes open. Now you can just move your toes around a little bit. You want to maybe do some circular movements with your feet. Inside and then outside, in, few more. Just stretching and getting any tension released and out of the feet. There we go. So now we've given our feet some love. And next posture, we are going to work into the big thigh muscles and the hips. So we are going to come into Baddha Konasana or seated butterfly, soles of your feet together. And if it's available to you, you can just grab on outside of your feet, or you can hold also onto your shin, whatever you prefer. But we are going to do another nice Kundalini Kriya, flap the butterfly wings. And here you can also close your eyes. And again, I'm asking you again just to sensate, feel the different bodily sensations. You're opening up your hip joints, and it is in those big hip joints where we carry a lot of our stress and a lot of our trauma, even little childhood trauma that we could still sitting there, all those little trauma vortexes. So close your eyes, breathe in and breathe out. And as you feel the connection or the tightness of your hips or the tightness in your adductors and that, just go at your own pace, but stay present to those sensations. And you can also just imagine that you are opening up your hip joints and you are just advising the body to let go of stuff that you've carried over the years that you do not need anymore. And I always imagine I'm seeing little dark stuff just leaving my body, those little trauma vortexes, little trauma stuff sitting there, that I'm opening up my hips mindfully and I'm letting go of that stuff. So let's do a few more opening up. And if you sensate and you look at what's happening in the body, what muscles are tensed out and stretched out and relaxed, and what muscles are just doing the work, you will notice how you are bringing that beautiful healing into your body, expanding, opening up, releasing, and letting go. Just a few more. Just flapping our butterfly wings. So as we stop, we take a nice deep inhale through the nose and we hold the breath. And as we hold the breath again, we're going to pull in all those internal muscles tight. And we pull in the belly lock as well, pulling the belly in and back. So all those muscles are tightly engaged. It's good for those muscles, squeezing them as tight as you can, holding it. And then inhale through the nose. Exhale, blow it out through the mouth. So now we're going to take a generous in-breath, meaning we take lots of oxygen into the body and expand the ribs out. Let's go. Inhale. Now blow it out. Let's do one more. Inhale. And we blow it out. And release. So now we've opened up the hips, so it's external rotation of the hips. What we need to do is to do an internal rotation. First, bring your palms at the back here, legs are hip-width apart, and we're just going to roll from side to side, just doing a nice internal rotation of the hips, and that is just to bring equilibrium back to the hips. But it's also just letting the body know that we are present, asking and doing what she or he or they is asking us what to do. So now we are going to straighten the legs again. Shake it out a little bit. Just take a moment here. Just allowing the body to get used to being in this way. And then we take a nice deep inhale, we rise the arms up again, stretch up and lengthen up as if we want to touch the sky. We're going to come into a nice, just a gentle forward fold, stretching out the lower back, middle back, upper back, slowly and gently bringing the arms down. So you can grab around your ankles, or if you can go a little bit further, you can take your two fingers, wrap it around the big toes. Or if you can reach a little bit more, you can reach at the side of your feet. But just finding a connection, finding a grip, then take a nice deep inhale with the belly nice and strong. Just soften into stretching out the lower back and the middle back and the upper back for 4 breaths. Inhaling strength, exhaling. Letting go. Inhaling strength, exhaling. letting go. Yoga's about letting go. And again, inhaling strength, exhaling, letting go. And once you've completed your 4 breaths, you just come back to center, rising up. And as you come back to center, nice deep inhale. We shrug the shoulders up and we roll back for 1. It's getting, releasing any tension. And again, inhale. Shrug the shoulders up and we roll the shoulder blades back for 2. And we'll do 1 more. Inhale. Shrug up the shoulders and roll back for 3. And there we go. Next posture, we're going to tap again into the spinal column there, the spine, and just activating all those nerve endings, but also warming up the spine, lengthening it up. So we move into a spinal twist. Nice deep inhale. You're going to take your left palm and put it at the base of your spine. You're going to take your right palm, just bring it at the side of your left foot, just above the knee at the side. And once you're there, we're still looking forward. We take a nice deep inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to roll our head around with our eyes open. We're going to roll back until we look towards the back wall. And once you're there, 4 breaths. Feeling that twist in the spine. Waking up all those muscles, bones, connections, ligaments. And then after our 4 breaths, we slowly and gently and mindfully come back to center. Come back to center. Close your eyes, take 2 breaths to allow that posture to be integrated. So we switch sides, left palm at the side of the right foot, right palm at the base of the spine. Take a nice deep inhale for strength. And as we exhale, twist, and we look way, way over the right shoulder, eyes open wide, seeing the back wall there. And once you're here, we take 4 breaths. And after 4 breaths, we come back to center. As we come back to center, we turn our palms up, we close our eyes, and we sensate. Going into the body, becoming aware of all the different bodily sensations. As we breathe in and breathe out, we become aware of all the shifts and changes that has happened in the short space of time as we've tapped into every muscle, every bone, every ligament, every joint, all those very, very powerful, strong elements within the body. So now take a nice deep inhale. We're just going to bend the knees, bring the feet out to the side, and we are going to come in a tabletop. So coming into tabletop, our knees are hip-width apart, our palms are planted and they are shoulder-width apart. All the fingers are winged open wide, and we allow our belly just to gravitate towards the mat. Tailbone rises up a bit, and we take a few breaths here, just allowing the body to get used to being in this way right now. So we're going to start off doing a few stretches to the side. So take a nice deep inhale, And then move your head all the way over, looking over the left arm and all the way down the left leg, and then see if you can have a look at your foot. We're getting a nice stretch on the right side. 3 breaths. Then we slowly and gently come back to center. Coming back to center, we take a deep inhale and an exhale. And now we do over to the right side, looking over the right arm, all the way down the right leg. And we'll see if we can see the right foot there. For 3 breaths. After 3 breaths, we come back to center. Nice deep inhale, nice strong exhale. Now we bring the forearms flat on the earth, and we bring the forehead onto the earth, or the back of, or the top of the head, and come into puppy dog for 3 breaths. After 3 breaths, we come back onto all fours, and we'll do just about 3 cat and cow stretches. So nice deep inhale for cat stretch, and as you inhale, drop your tailbone, drop the crown of your head, and round your spine like the scary Halloween cat. Look towards your knees. Take the belly button, scoop it way up, 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 right up into the back of your spine, feeling that connection, holding the abdominals tight. And as you exhale, your belly gravitate towards your mat. Your sits bones rise up, and then you lift your chin up, eyes open wide, and you look up and back, stretching out all the muscles in your neck and under your chin. And we change to cat stretch. Inhale. Drop your tailbone, drop the crown of your head, round the spine, take the belly button, scoop it up, holding it tight. And as you exhale, belly gravitate towards the earth, tailbone rises up, and we look up and back, stretching out under the chin. Feeling that. One more. Inhale. Round spine, strong belly. Looking towards the knees, round spine. And exhale. Lost cow stretch. Looking up, looking back. And then slowly and gently we come back into neutral spine. Inhale, strength. Exhale, letting go. From here, we're going to come into child's pose. So slowly and gently, just roll the sits bones all the way back. You can open up your knees a little bit more. You can bend your elbows, let the forearms rest. You can either stack up your palms, bring the forehead onto your palms, or you can leave your palms like that, look to the left, bring your left part of your forehead onto the earth, or you can look to your right and bring the left side onto the earth. Just see what your body would like you to do, and then go for that, for 4 breaths. So this child's pose in trauma-sensitive yoga is a very, very powerful healing and restorative posture. Why is that? Whenever the head is lower than the heart, those beautiful happy hormones, endorphins, enkephalins, serotonin, all those beautiful medicine gets released into the body and giving us that sense of joy and happiness. But you are also just offering up your heart to the earth and the earth energy. And so it's grounding. You're opening up your hip joints, you're lengthening those big thigh muscles, the quadriceps, you're stretching out the buttocks, all those strong muscles there in your glutes. So feel that. 2 more breaths, feel that connection to the earth and the earth energy. And now slowly and gently, you're going to bring yourself back up, back onto all fours. Bring your fingers open wide. Tailbone rises up a little bit. Just take a moment here, 2 breaths, so your body can just get used to being back here. And feel every part of your being, the shifts and changes. So now take a nice deep inhale, let's curl the toes under, and let's just come in a nice gentle downward facing dog, the upside down V. You can always bend your elbows to take the tension off your wrists. And if you're on your tippy toes, you can try to roll your heels closer towards your mat. So you're opening up your hamstrings. You can rise the tailbone up a little bit more, dropping the crown of the head, looking towards the toes in downward facing dog. Now this downward facing dog is a strength building posture. In this posture, you are building and bringing in renewed strength for your body, for all the different muscles, bones, and joints in your body. So you're building strength and foundation for your practice in this downward facing dog. 2 more breaths. And slowly and gently from here, walk your hands towards your toes. Bend your knees a lot, let your torso rest on your thighs. Grab your opposite elbows and let your crown of your head just gravitate down towards the earth, just hanging like a rag doll. Now you can feel in your body where you are stretching and lengthening the muscles. And if you feel so inclined, you can roll a little bit from side to side, just getting a stretch. Or you can just stay put. Just ask of your body what he or she needs to do and just go with the flow. Let's do a few more. Now rooting the soles of your feet into the earth, you should already feel that groundedness. Now take a nice deep inhale, straighten the back of your legs, bring your palms on your shin, and lengthen the crown of the head away from your body. Take the belly button and scoop it way back, right back into the back of your spine. In other words, all those abdominals are engaged, you are strengthening them. And as you exhale, we are going to fold the body in half, stretching out the front of the body and the back body, bringing your fingertips or your palms, whatever's available to you, towards the earth, and feeling every stretch there, staying present to all those bodily sensations. Another deep inhale, halfway lift. Lengthening the crown of the head away from the body, squeezing the abdominals nice and tight. Nice, long, straight spine. And as we exhale, again, we fold the body in half. Get a nice deeper fold here, stretching out the front and the back body. And from here, we are going to bring the palms on top of your feet, if that's available to you, or if not, it might be in front of your legs. And then slowly and gently, I want you to stroke the palms of your hands all the way up the front of your legs, so you can feel your embodiment, and then come to standing in one of our most powerful trauma-sensitive yoga postures that's called Tadasana, meaning mountain pose. Turn your palms facing forward. Feel the soles of your feet rooted and connected into the earth. Soften your shoulders and your belly and close your eyes. Now, this posture is a very, very powerful trauma-sensitive yoga posture, because when we are traumatized, childhood trauma, or whenever traumas happen in our life, or severe stresses, it sometimes feel like we're just thrown off balance, off our feet, and we fall hard, and we have difficulty getting up. Now we're standing. So this posture, the message that you're giving your body is that you're standing tall. You did get up. You fell, but you got up. And you're telling your body, we got this. We're standing tall. Like in seeking safety, we're not responsible for being down, but we are responsible for getting up. So feel that as you close your eyes in every part of your being, and honor yourself and say, yes, I got this. I got this. We got this. We made it here. We are alive. We are breathing. We are doing. And we are healing. Few more breaths. And now slowly and gently walk to the top of your mat, and we'll do maybe one sun salutation here. We'll see how it goes. So toe knuckles together, heels slightly apart. So take a nice deep inhale and open up your arms, sweep the arms away and rise the palms up, palms connect. Drop your head back and look up towards the tip of your thumbs. And as you exhale slowly and gently all the way down, you can bend your knees so you spider web your fingers beside your feet, forehead closer and closer towards your knees. Now take a deep inhale and come into a halfway lift. So bring your palms onto your shins. Lengthen the crown of the head away from your body. Squeeze your abdominals tight. As you exhale, bend the knees a lot, then plant the palms and step back with your right leg and then follow with the left. From here, we take a nice deep inhale and we come into a high plank. So high plank, you just gently move your torso through, past your arms, and you drop your tush. Let's take 3 breaths here. From here, we're going to drop the knees, top of the feet, and we come all the way down to low plank or chaturanga. Forehead kiss the earth. And we take a deep inhale, palms push into your mat, and you rise up with straight arms, looking up, looking back for low cobra. 3 breaths. After 3 breaths, we come back onto all fours. Bring all the fingers open wide. You're going to curl the toes under and come back into a downward facing dog. Strength building posture. Rolling from the toe mounts all the way down to the heels. Bending the elbows to take the tension off your wrist. Drop the crown of your head. Look towards your toes for 3 breaths. And let's build that strength and foundation for our practice. After 3 breaths, you're going to slowly again walk the hands towards the feet, straighten the back and come into a halfway lift. Lengthening the crown of the head away from the body and begin to fold the body in half once again, stretching out the hamstrings.
First round with 5.
Inhale, open up, sweep the arms up, palms connect. And exhale, we open up the arms and arms down by your side. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. So we're going to do a counter pose now. Take the palms of your hands, put it in your lower back, push your elbows back, then gently push your hip bones forward. Drop your head back, push the hip bones forward a little bit more, and just come into a nice counter pose, back bend.
And share with others.
So somebody's got your their mic on there, can you just turn it off, please? Slowly and gently, come back to center. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Another deep inhale. And exhale. So now we're just going to turn around facing the side of our mat. We're going to step our feet about a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to come into a goddess pose, but coming into goddess pose, you have to just move your toes a little bit sideways, okay? Take a nice deep inhale, bring your hands into heart center, and then we come into a nice goddess pose, a nice squat, just strengthening all those big muscles there. And breathe in and breathe out as you give those big quadriceps some love. Two more breaths. And then slowly and gently rise back up. Keep the legs there. Lift up your arms, lifting it up and come into a beautiful star pose for 3 breaths. And once you've completed that, bring your hands onto your hips, move your toes facing forward, bend your knees, and then come back to center with your feet together. We come back into Tadasana. Let's take 2 breaths here as we close our eyes and just honor ourselves. And then slowly and gently from here, make your way onto your mat, on your back, in Shavasana. And I invite you to go down on your back with your knees bent and the soles of your feet flat on the earth. and your knees hip width apart. And just take a few breaths here. And so now you're going to straighten your legs. We'll just do a quick wind relieving pose and then we'll get into our meditation. So just take a nice deep inhale, bend your right knee, interlace the fingers, bring it 2 inches below your right knee. Take the right knee slightly to the right and then slowly pull the knee and the thigh into your belly, into your abdomen, and a little bit away from the chest. So you massage in your ascending colon, helping with elimination, digestion, and release of toxins for 3 breaths. Once you've completed your 3 breaths, bring that leg all the way down to the earth. Now take a deep inhale, bend your left knee, interlace the fingers, bring it 2 inches below your left knee. Take the left knee slightly to the left, minding the ribcage in the chest, and then bulge up your biceps and triceps and pull this knee closer and closer and closer towards your left shoulder. Now you are massaging your descending colon. And after 3 breaths, bring that leg down to the earth, turn your palms facing up, and take 3 breaths. So now we're going to do our final spinal twist. Bend both the knees, bring the soles of your feet flat on the earth, open up your arms to the side, take a deep inhale, lift the feet up, and then roll your knees and thighs all the way over to the right, rolling your head and face over to the left for 3 breaths. Once you've completed your 3 breaths, all the way back to center with the legs, and then all the way over to the left, and head over to the right for 3 breaths. After 3 breaths, we're going to roll back onto your back, find your blanket there, cover yourself with your blanket, and it's time for integration. For our meditation, but it's integration, and this is where all the great work that you've done, now you can just relax and allow your body to do the rest of the work. Now with integration, you can lie on your back, or you can roll onto your right side, or you can roll onto your left side. Just ask your body where your body would like to go tonight, to take all of this beautiful work in a nice guided mindfulness meditation. And once you found your sweet spot, close your eyes and greet your breath. And as you greet your breath, follow your breath. Follow your breath in and follow your breath out. And remember, your breath is your anchor, the anchor that grounds you in the here and now, that keeps you connected to every part of your being. The breath is the bridge between our physical body, our mental, emotional, and spiritual body. Soften every part of your being into the earth and the earth energy. And as you continue to focus on your breath, I'm going to invite you again to do a body scan, and wherever you're feeling tension, bring softness into that area. With every in-breath and with every out-breath, soften into the earth. Feel the connection to Mother Earth. Feel that connection that you have with Scott McQuay, with First Mother. For First Mother's always there holding us, supporting us, loving us, protecting us, guiding us, and sustaining us always. She provides for us all the stuff that we need from creation. All the healing energy. And all the beauty. And so feel that. And as you continue to focus on your breath, we'll do a body scan and honor every part of our being. And so I invite you to take all your attention and all your awareness to the soles of your feet, to the top of your feet and all your toes. And then to sweep up and to feel your legs and your knees and your thighs, and your pelvis and the softness of your belly. Become aware of your chest and your shoulders and your shoulder blades. And then sweep all the way down your back, feeling your spine. And as you look at those body parts deeply, acknowledge them for all they do day in and day out, never complaining. And then acknowledge those body parts with gratitude and allow them to merge with the rhythm and the rhythmic motion of the earth and the energy in creation, with the wisdom and the knowledge that all is well right here, right now, in this beautiful moment. And as you come back to your breath, breathing in and breathing out, I now invite you to bring all your attention and all your awareness to your arms, to feel them, and then your hands, to honor them, and your fingers, to honor them. Feeling the front and the back of your neck, and then feeling the back of your head, the crown of your head, the sides of your head, and the gentleness of your ears. Becoming aware of the softness of the skin on your face, and the gentleness of your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your chin, and your cheeks. And to make those body parts now the center stage of your awareness. Looking at those body parts with loving kindness and compassion for yourself. Breathing in and breathing out. And reminding yourself that this practice that we did and that we are still doing is about self-regulation. It's about regulating our own nervous systems so that we can be present to life, so that we can wake up and become aware of all that is happening within ourselves and within the world and with others, without reacting, without judgment, but just being present to all those experiences. And from here, I invite you to slowly and gently to go deep within yourself, through your heart center, Anahata. And there I invite you to connect. To connect there with your true teacher that resides within inside of you. Connect with your higher self, with your essence, with the core of who you are, with your truth, with your Sat, and connect with the greatest part of your own wisdom. And with that wisdom and with that energy, I once again invite you to be open. Be open to yourself. Be open to the universe. Be open to receive the gifts and the blessings and the teachings that come your way. And once we tap into that internal world, we begin to reacquaint ourselves with the vastness of our own internal self, our own strength, our own truth, and the love that resides within all of us for ourselves and for others. And with that, in that silence, we ride the waves of our breath like the waves of the ocean, just like the ocean, coming in and going out, coming in and going out, coming in and going out. And once more, we take a deep look at our body and we feel and honor the difference from when we started our practice tonight, our healing practice tonight, to where we are right now. And I want to remind all of you that this practice is a healing practice. That this practice, connecting back to our bodies, is a sacred practice. And that it is an act of worship. So feel that and feel pure consciousness, that energy that pulsates in every cell of our body, day in and day out. And when we find these quiet moments and we go there, we can feel pure consciousness. And then we know and we are reminded that we are loved and we are loved. So let's take that last few breaths here. and continue to honor who we are, where we are, and how we are. So now slowly and gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, just bringing that new life into them. And if you have integrated on your side, you're already there, so you can bring your palm into the earth to help you slowly get back up. But if you are on your back, then you have to roll onto your side and then slowly and gently find your way back up. But I invite you to take your time to do that. Nice and slow and mindfully. And once you come back up, we come back into easy seated pose where we started our practice tonight. And in a gesture of gratitude, we bring our hands into heart center. And as we do that, we honor ourselves and thank ourselves for bringing ourselves to yoga practice tonight. But we end the session with one sound of Om. And Om is the universal sound, reminding us of pure consciousness, the infinite, the omnipotence, the omnipresence, the force, the source, great spirit, and our connection to this energy, our connection to ourselves, to our families and our friends, and our connection to the rest of the world. So we take a nice deep inhale. So thank you everyone for sharing your beautiful practice and your energy with me and with everyone else here tonight. It's always an honor. Have a beautiful rest of this glorious evening and day. Take all of this with you and apply it to your day-to-day life. And I say namaste, meaning the divine in me. I honor the divine in you all, always. So I'm going to just invite you to turn on your mic and we just